Welcome to On the Corner of Main Street, presented by Plaza Hotel and Casino in downtown Las Vegas. Here is Plaza CEO Jonathan Jossel, Gary Vickery, and I'm your host, Lisa Melmed. Hello from literally on the corner of Main Street. We are here down underneath the Oscars Dome on Main Street instead of recording in Oscars Steakhouse. Hey, Jonathan, how's it going?
Hi, Lisa. Exciting to be here. And we're bringing everyone down here today to tell them some really exciting new announcements. We got a lot of fun things in store, and we're going to tell people all about what's to come.
There are a lot of people here. We have bloggers, reporters, Scott, Vital Vegas, who thinks he's leaked the truth. Has he? We don't know. We'll find out later.
Before we get to these exciting announcements, Lisa and I are going to share a quick conversation with a very special guest, someone I've wanted to have on this podcast for many, many years, or the years that we've been doing this. But he is Poyo Zabdovic, the chairman of Tamara's and also the owner of the Plaza. He had an unbelievable vision 17 years ago when he made the investment into downtown Las Vegas before anyone else was here. And he's a gentleman that gave me the opportunity. He sent me out to Las Vegas in 2007. He gave me the opportunity to get a gaming license. And I'm really looking forward to him having an opportunity to speak a little bit here and then one day doing a full episode with Lisa and I where we can talk about the journey that we both had in this wonderful place we call downtown Las Vegas and the Plaza.
We started the conversation with me asking, why did you invest in downtown Las Vegas?
I've been involved quite a long time before that in American real estate, and I'm always looking at opportunities, and the opportunities in real estate, I want to characterize our investment philosophy like value investing, that you try to take an asset that you think can grow and you need to work on it, then it grows. And I got offered this Las Vegas portfolio during the Iraq war. There were people who didn't want to take these kind of risks and wanted to have government contracts. They had the contract. So through New York relations, I heard about the opportunity, and I thought it's a good one. And I don't regret for a minute that decision. It has been a lovely and exciting exercise and also a good investment.
When you say Iraq War, what year was that?
2003.
So I think people don't realize this, but I would say you're probably the earliest, if not the earliest, one of the earliest investors in downtown Las Vegas. Had a vision that today everybody says is great, but back then in 2003, 2004, nobody was talking about this, maybe with the exception of Mayor Goodman. As he calls it, it's like a 15-year overnight success.
I'm one of the earliest investments in the second round of investments in downtown Las Vegas, and that's one of the reasons I invested there. It's historic. Downtown Las Vegas is historic, and downtown Las Vegas had a lovely time in the 40s, 50s, and 60s, and that's the first wave of investments in downtown Las Vegas, 16th and 17th, where a visionary like Steve Wynn actually invested in downtown Las Vegas in his early career in Vegas and did very well. His hotel there is still standing and still successful, and it's also still there. And he started his amazing career in Las Vegas in downtown. And I'm a very big believer that history repeats itself, and that what has been good a long time ago will be good again, and that's it goes in cycles, and you have to play on the cycles.
What can you tell us, because one of the big things we're announcing today is the Oscar Steakhouse expansion. What can you tell us about your first experience with Oscar? I think the story is historic at this point, so maybe you could just share it with the listeners.
First of all, he's a legendary person for he and his wife. He to give so much of his life to Las Vegas, and the common good of Las Vegas is just historic, and you have to admire the person who gives so much for public good and what he has done for the city. I met him when I met him actually already when I did the investment, but foolishly I should first have gone to him. But I came to him when I was already the owner when the company was the owner of the plaza, and he gave me the best encouragement. He gave me the best encouragement. He already then, in his way and his very clear way, told me who calls the shots in that part of the world, and you should follow him if you want to succeed. And that's what I did, and I think it's part of our success.
So he didn't threaten you then? He didn't give you
In his
any
own way.
any.
In his own way. In his own way, he did.
You're being very diplomatic. I believe he threatened to take down the plaza if you didn't do what you said you were going to do, which I'm sure in your business dealings across the world you've never come across.
That's right. That's right. And hear it from the mayor and this, but I think he did it in a very nice way. He said that you should follow the laws here and follow what's done, and in the long term you'll do well. And that's exactly what we did. Not that it was a straight line upwards, but in the long term he was so right, and we are now partners in the Oscar Steakhouse, and we're very, very happy about that. And to be partners and to be associated with a person like with the family, with the Goodman family, it's just lovely. Straight people, American patriots, Las Vegas patriots. It's very, very nice, very, very lovely, and happens very rarely.
So we've come full circle. Today, everything he asked you to do, you're doing. Today we're announcing 4 big projects, Lisa.
So the first is the expansion of Oscar Steakhouse. We have a brand new carousel bar underneath the dome. We're bringing Pink Box Donuts to downtown Las Vegas, and a smoke-free slot section expansion.
Expanded casino floor, more slot machines, smoke-free, which is the big announcement, YouTube-friendly, and then, of course, the big announcement is the new carousel bar, which is going to be 100 seats underneath the famous lights of the plaza where everybody loves being. And Poyu, you've been a part of this project, designing it, developing it, and, of course, supporting it from the beginning.
We couldn't have done it without you. And we'd love to know what your thoughts are on this new reimagination of Main Street, as we're calling it.
First of all, it's not only that you're calling it, it is a really reimagination of the Main Street. The Main Street has developed unbelievably in the years I've been there. It's avenue now. It shouldn't be called a street. It's an avenue with the city hall, with trees, with greenery. It's a total different vehicle at the middle of downtown Las Vegas. I think the differences between the greater Las Vegas and downtown Las Vegas become smaller by the month. Downtown Las Vegas becomes more and more a destination like the Strip, and I'm proud that it happens, and I think it will happen even at a faster pace now. And I'm very proud to announce these new things for our hotel, which are on the street and which will contribute to Main Street in a big way.
Thank you so much for being with us today during this exciting day and announcement. We appreciate you. We're thankful for you.
Excellent, excellent. Good luck. Lovely to work with you. Jonathan has been a great force for good in that area, and both of you have. It has been a pleasure to work with you.
Thanks to the Las Vegas Review-Journal for the audio from the big announcements.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, and thank you all for being here. Welcome, welcome. Thank you to, welcome to the mayor, welcome to the other mayor, welcome to the councilman here, and thank you to everyone else for being here with us today. It is a very exciting day for us. We're sitting here at a historic location, 1 Main Street. Thank you, thank you. So before I go into some of the changes that we're going to be announcing here today, I just want to take a minute to acknowledge our chairman and owner, Koyu Zabdadovich, who can't be here today, but he had a vision 17 years ago when he invested in downtown Las Vegas, a vision of what downtown could become. He's been a huge believer in the area, a huge supporter. He's allowed us to continue to reinvest in the plaza and to make all the improvements we've made, starting with the renovation in 2010 to 2011, and all the continued upgrades that we've made here have all been with his support, with his blessing, and his desire and vision to see the area improve. And he certainly has accomplished that in seeing some of the great changes that have happened to downtown. Of course, you can't have a great downtown without 2 very supportive mayors, Oscar and Carolyn. As Oscar likes to say, it's a 12-year overnight success. But when you look at what's happened around here and the great changes, everything that we believe would happen in downtown has started to take shape. We've always felt that Main Street would be the best street in downtown, and that's certainly starting to happen with the growth of the arts district further south. We're seeing it every day improve, and Main Street really is an exciting place to be. And if you look around Main Street today and you see some of the changes that have happened just in the last couple of years, from the 800 apartments on Symphony Park to the new convention center on Symphony Park, all the energy that that's bringing, the great changes on Fremont Street Experience, the zip line, the LED screen, and of course Derek and his team with Circa and the great improvements that's made, has really shaped the way for us to be able to make the continued investments that we're announcing today and will continue to do into the future. So I want to mention those things, but before that I just want to take a minute to thank some of our team here. Sam Cherry, who's been instrumental in the development of this. I know he's running around. SR Construction, our contractors building this, Terry, Scott, Brett, thank you guys. Tina, our designer from Hive Creative. And of course the Plaza team, who helped conceive the idea and bring it to fruition, and will of course execute on it. So last month we opened the Sand Dollar, which has its own exclusive entrance on Main Street. And today we're going to announce 4 new additions to Main Street. Right here where we're sitting, under these famous lights, will be the Carousel Bar. A circular bar with all Vegas elements, as you can see in the rendering over there. You'll have an over-the-top themed bar with great cocktails, great drinks, and nothing changing to the historic lights of Main Street. It'll be pedestrianized all around us here, and this will be a must-see, must-do attraction in downtown Las Vegas. Joining the Carousel Bar to the right will be Pink Box Donuts. Our great partners are here, Michael and Judy. But you'll enter this space through a 3D, giant, human-sized donut. You'll have 70 flavors of donuts, the world-famous taste that they come with, and of course they're adding a few new things I'm sure they'll talk about, but some alcoholic milkshakes, some donut-flavored milkshakes, and who knows what else they're going to have in surprise for us. The third addition to Main Street will be Oscar's Patio. Oscar's Patio, the famous steakhouse with my great friend here, Oscar Goodman. You'll be able to enjoy all of the great tasting steaks, fine wines, while sitting out on a patio overlooking Circa, Main Street, Fremont Street Experience. This will become one of the first outdoor dining options in all of downtown. And of course, with the success of the restaurant and the great Oscars team, we think this is going to be a must-do and a big hit. And then the final component that we'll be adding to Main Street is an expanded new casino floor space. But this isn't just any casino floor space. This is going to be the first non-smoking casino in downtown Las Vegas. Thank you. It's going to be Instagram friendly. We welcome all YouTubers. It's going to be sensory overload, all of the best slot machines with some of our slot partners over here today. And of course, in partnership with our good friend, Brian Christopher. So those are the 4 elements we're bringing to downtown. You're going to have a great time out here with cocktails, fun, gambling, drinks, milkshakes, donuts, and that really is the reimagination of Main Street. And there is a complete rendering of all of the improvements that you'll be seeing out here. So I'd like to invite some of my guests on stage here to say a few words, starting with our wonderful, fabulous mayor.
Oh my heavens, are we lucky to live in Las Vegas? Is this the greatest city in the entire world? Nothing is beyond us. I was given a few minutes ago a couple of comments. I'm not going to make any of them because I cannot believe Oscar is going to move downtown. I hope you have a bed set up in the expansion. Where are you, Jonathan? It is so hard to live with somebody who has such an ego. We have giant doors to our house that were specially built so we could fit this part in. However, I love him to death because we just celebrated 60 years of marriage, and my parents said it will never last. So for today's generation, get with it, girls. Find the right guy, but with a smaller head. But I love every bit of him, everything he's done. He brought me here to this city when there were less than 100,000 people. And to see what's taken off over time, and I look at my council persons that are here, Brian Knudsen from Ward 1, and certainly Cedric Greer, Ward 5, who we split the Fremont Street experience with, and of course my Mayor Pro Tem Stavros Anthony. But it is so exciting, and to know that Buyo Zabadowicz, and I will challenge any of you to say his name, Buyo Zabadowicz, thank goodness for his vision and his willingness to take a chance on Las Vegas. And most importantly, that we had Jonathan Jossel joining and leading the family of the plaza here and building it into what it is today. It is so exciting. I know I'm thinking of the things I might share with you, but today isn't about me, nor is it about Oscar. But I do want to say one thing, which I know he was going to say, but I'm going to say it anyway. Where is Oscar to park his car, Jonathan? With all this change here, you've taken his parking place. So congratulations, and I love the pink boxes coming, and that we have got such an exciting technological bent to this particular project. Boy, do we know how to have fun, and are you all thankful that you have chosen to love and live in this great city. There is no more exciting place. Don't bother with sleeping. Get up and help us make it happen. Congratulations, everybody, and Derek and your team, and everybody that's working so hard and keeping Las Vegas on the front page. Forget London, forget Paris, forget New York and Times Square. Go Vegas!
Wonderful. And we'll figure out your parking space, Oscar, I assure you. I know, I'm serious too. Lovely, thank you, Mayor. And now, Brian Christopher, our new partner in the smoke-free, the first of its kind casino in downtown Las Vegas.
Thank you, Jonathan. Yeah, obviously super excited to have a new expanded space, the very first smoke-free area in all of downtown. We started our journey with Plaza a few years ago with our partnerships, and it's just grown from there. Jonathan first approached me about doing our own room here. I thought he was crazy, but like within months, we had it all come together. It houses all of my favorite games and games that all my fans absolutely adore. We get over 5 million unique viewers every month, and that's going to bring everyone looking over here at the Plaza to what we have in our brand new space, which is just huge. The way the world is going right now, it's moving smoke-free. Only 13% of the U.S. population smokes, so they are getting ahead of that curve in the casinos here. I couldn't be more proud of them for what they're doing here. That they're reaching out also to social influencers to get the message out there and say, hey, it's actually okay to film your wins and share it with the world, and I couldn't be prouder. Like I said, we're going to have the best slot machines in the space, of course, including the brand new Brian Christopher Pop and Pays machine that's coming out July 6th. The world premiere will be here at Plaza July 6th, so make sure you look for that as well. But a big thank you to Jonathan and the whole team for putting this together, and we cannot wait to get started on it. Thank you.
And of course, we'll have our non-smoking casino on the left and the smoking casino on the right, so we'll easily be able to see now if Brian's right and smoke-free casinos are the way of the future. But we're excited to provide that option to our guests. And then we came up with Pink Box Donuts. We didn't create Pink Box Donuts, but this corner will be the best Pink Box Donuts. Here they come right now. A couple of donuts for everyone when they're done. But I'd like to invite our partners, Judy and Michael, to say a few words.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks for having us. To Mayor Goodman, former Mayor Goodman, the council members, all the whole team at the Plaza, and our very good friend Jonathan. Thanks for asking us to be a part of this project. As you all may know, Pink Box Donuts is a Vegas-born brand, and we couldn't be more excited to bring it to the heart of downtown Las Vegas at Main and Fremont Street, where we're excited to come up with a lot of new concepts like our spiked donut milkshakes, and of course over our 70 flavors of donuts every month. And we can't wait to serve them to everybody downtown and be a part of this exciting reimagination of Main Street. So thank you again, and can't wait to get open.
When I was a little girl, my mom would take me to Winchell's, and she'd give me an apple fritter, and my smile, cheese, would be so big. And I'm so excited that Jonathan called us and said, hey, we have a space for you. Because let me tell you, the smiles that we're about to create, thanks Jonathan, are just gonna be wonderful. And I thank you all, and I can't wait for you guys to taste our donuts. We have a lot here.
So that's our donut partner, and we're very excited about having that downstairs every day. And then, as I mentioned, the new patio for Oscars. He's already on the martini, so I hope this is going to be okay. But here's Oscar Goodman, our great partner in the steakhouse.
Hi, everybody. I love affairs like this because I can start drinking at about 11 in the morning. I wish we had an affair like this every single day, 7 days a week, 30 days a month, 365 days a year. I'm out. Just kidding. I gotta tell you the truth about this place. They're all hyping it and saying how great it's gonna be, but this place was a mess when I came over here when I was still the mayor, and I went in and I saw the owner, whose name nobody could pronounce, Mr. Zabadowicz. And I said, Mr. Zabadowicz, I'm inspecting your premises here because I've gotten reports that it's lighted. And he said, what do you mean? I said, when you walk around the hallways, it looks like a couple of murders took place, and there are no barrels here. There are no barrels here. They're all likely, no, just kidding. Boy, we got a bunch of bloods here. Unbelievable. And he said, well, what do you want me to do? I said, I'll tell you this. You'll either do something about it, or I'm going to have one of my old clients who specialized in arson come here and burn the whole joint down. And Zelmadowicz, in his own inimitable fashion, said, what do you want me to do? I said, I want you to have a pristine, beautiful, exciting casino right down to #1 Main Street, which will be the heart and soul of the downtown we're trying to create. I don't know whether he understood me, but he called the only smart guy who was working for him at the time, Jonathan Jossel, and he said, Jonathan, take care of this guy. And Jonathan said, what do you want me to do, Mr. Zelmadowicz? And he said, make him happy. Mr. Zelmadowicz said, I'm going to build you a restaurant. I said, I don't know anything about the restaurant business. He said, Jonathan will take care of you. And they built what I consider to be one of the finest restaurants in all of downtown, all of Las Vegas, the entire valley here, Oscars. And even though I don't own it, they license my persona, and I love coming here because it's a great experience for all those who have dinner here. And the Chef Ben is the greatest, great steaks. The whole staff is wonderful. It's a friendly place, and now they're going to the next level. I never dreamt that I'd be standing here praising the plaza the way I feel about it. And Mike, what are you doing? I didn't want to hear myself. Look, and you hit the biggest nose in town. Will you stop that, please? Boy, oh boy, Jonathan. I'm going to quit while I'm ahead, folks. I want everyone to pretend they're having a great drink. I want everyone to eat their hearts out that they're having a Bombay Sapphire Martini. I want everyone to be so happy that the former mayor, who's married to the greatest mayor in the world, is having such a good time. In about 5 minutes, when I finish this, I will be slurring my words. So, the best to the plaza, and the best to the Congress Hall.
But by the way, what he said is not true. He never cared about the steakhouse. He just wanted his name in lights overlooking downtown. That was all I had to show him, and he was in. So that completes our presentation. We couldn't be more excited about downtown Las Vegas, the direction it's headed in, and of course Main Street and all the wonderful things to come here over the next few years. We have a lot more frontage headed south, and there'll be a lot more of these great occasions celebrating, so don't worry, Oscar, I'm going to give you plenty of occasion to come out here and drink.
We'll be back again soon, but in the meantime, please rate, review, and subscribe. Tell your friends about On the Corner of Main Street, and of course, follow us on social. On Twitter and Instagram, it's @PlazaPod, and on Facebook, find us at Plaza Podcast. Or go right to the top and tweet Jonathan @Jonathan Jossel. We'll see you next time from right here on the corner of Main Street.